Getting ready. Testing. Hello. One, two, three. Hold your horses. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Hello. Testing. Huh. Hello. Nope. What? Okay. No. Testing. Hello. One, two, three. Let's go. Hello. And what? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yes. Okay. We seem to be ready. Hello and welcome back. I've been away for a minute and I'll probably be away for a lot longer this week. But starting next week, I'll be streaming much more consistently and I can actually get down to that streaming schedule. So things looking good in the coming future. I have been, however, playing a couple matches here and there, some stuff, nothing major, right? But I did play against the Poppy the other day, and I figured out some stuff, that, for example, I really like going tank Poppy. I've been fighting, uh, I don't know, Brawler Poppies, Damage Poppy, and not my thing, but tank Poppy always works. Feeling good about that. So, with that said, let's get the stream started. Here we are, and let's queue up. So, I've been climbing the ranks a little bit and then dropped down to Plat 4 again, which, furthest I've ever gotten, Plat 3, so excited about that. But the interesting part here is that I actually learned a little bit more about how to play early game top lane. My mid game, not that strong. My late game kind of strong. Sometimes I can pull it off, sometimes I can't, but the early game is the part that I really needed to narrow down to get better at, and I've worked on that a little bit. Okay, good thing I got last pick here, so I don't need to swap anybody for now. I'm just gonna ban Darius as usual. I'm gonna review the runes real quick. So I got Grasp of the Undying, very good damage, healing, good burst. Shield Bash, it adds on the grasp damage, so okay burst. Second Wind, not bad. And Overgrowth really helps with Poppy. I don't really got any other sources of healing or health, right, other than the health scaling. Then I got Last Stand, which works, and Presence of Mind, which is needed. It's needed with Poppy. So, with that said, there's a couple of variations I could go for, right? I could go for sorcery, which I'm just gonna do it real quick, but I'm not gonna save it. And I could go for Scorch into Mana Flow Band. That works. Scorch allows you to poke with your shieldy way faster, much stronger, and Mana Flow Band actually allows you to have more or less the same boost you get from Transcendence. Is that what it's called? No, it's Energize, right? Presence of Mind. Yeah, sorry. That you get from Presence of Mind. But it works better in the long run, in the middle run, until you get Tear, right? Or a Mana Crystal, because after that you don't really need it. Which is, you kind of just heal up your mana by slamming into people or poking them with your abilities, right? If you have Mana Flow Band, you will just get 250 mana and passively recover more mana. So it actually works better if you don't plan to build Frozen Heart or Fimble Winter. But if you plan to, taking Presence of Mind allows you to take Last Stand, which is kind of really strong on Poppy. Poppy really hovers around that range and will get a lot of her cast of abilities during that time. So, looking good. Okay, let's look at the matchup.
Just a yordle with
Jungle Tom Kinch for real though? I mean, I've not seen it. It could be good, but... And that W is strong for going in, so I don't know. Going Overlord's Bloodmail or something, or whatever that's called, that's also strong. Are you gonna pick? Belbeth going with the safe pick. I appreciate that. Got Kassadin mid, Lux Jinx bottom, which is strong combo. Just that root that slow and Jinx following it up with Chompers, always nice to see. Ezreal Taric, really strong combo. I don't know. Those are two champions I really don't know how to play all that well, so I can't really comment on that. Nocturne is an annoying ganker, and Fiora is the worst. So, Fiora has that thing that at level 1, I'm gonna be able to out-damage her. Just because my Q is better than her dash. And after that I can just ground her, so I'm not really scared of her pushing the advantage onto me. But if she becomes more mobile than me, she's going to actually destroy me with all those procs of true damage, you know? Thankfully I can just build physical resistance. And they don't really got stuns other than Taric and Syndra, so I don't really have to care about that all that much. If your stun hits me, it's more or less my own fault, right? Item haste reduces both active and passive cooldowns of items you have. Yes, it does! Sadly, only, Transcendence, the perk in the blue tree, gives item haste as far as I know. Which is really good on Vi, actually, you know? Eclipse, Sundered Sky, really good on Vi. Even if it's just a little bit faster, you know? That little extra edge, you want that. What else? Let's take a look at the scores of my teammate and the enemy team. New Fiora player, unranked, but could be a Smurf. Belbeth versus Nocturne. The Nocturne seems strong. What do we got mid? Kassadin versus Syndra. Yeah, it seems more or less about right. Then you got Jinx versus a really strong Ezreal player, and a new Lux versus Taric. Okay, what about players themselves? Most damage to champions, pentakill, executioner. Okay, I like that on a mid laner. Plat 3, gold 1, Plat 2, gold 1, Plat 4, Plat 3, Plat 4, Plat 3. So, it really depends on how well that Lux is able to hold her own, right? And I'm not gonna be counting on our jungler. I mean, it's a small difference between Plat 4 and Gold 1, but these two are our weak spots. And I think it's going to make a big difference bottom lane. Mid lane seems about even, right? Going back to read this. Yeah, I think the Nocturne is going to be much more of a threat than anything. So putting a ward on the river and keeping my eye on it is going to be important. It seems like I'm stuck loading. Hopefully that's not me. I see this spinny thing on the top left. Should I reset my client or should I let it be? That is a good question. I have been sitting here for a whole analysis. I normally don't get to do any of this. So let's take a look at the players' names, and if that doesn't do it, I'll just Alt F4. So, Armor of the 5th Age Taric on Suck God. Iconic. I mean, if you say so, you absolute Chad. Space Griff Lux on Draxdim Scrimps. I have no idea what that means. Comeback Kid, sure. Stuck in Losers, me too, Jinx. Versus Blue King. Yeah, I like that. Arcane Jinx versus Battle Academy Ezreal. That's a good Ezreal skin. Cosmic River Kassadin looks awesome on Yobas versus Bewitching Syndra. And my latency actually is changing on the top left. I don't think I'm the one stuck. I don't know. Should I Alt F4? No. You know, better safe than sorry. I'll just Alt F4 real quick. and hit the reconnect button real quick. And if I'm the issue, I might have to do more than that. But if I'm not the issue, then this is not gonna do anything. So, but at least it's something, you know? So let's see it. Up to 90. And that might be the issue. If I wasn't, it would have loaded up to 92% again, right? 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 Ah, jeez. Oh, never mind. I guess I was not the issue.
Got me some hammer accessories. Today's the day I find that hero.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Good. We're good. Everybody seems to be here except the jungle who went to take a leak. So hopefully they'll be back
There
soon.
were so many heroes.
Ready. Jungle is going to be a little bit late. I guess that's okay. I was already expecting it to be kind of bad, but that just takes the cake.
I'm in 100%.
Let's see.
That's everything, right?
Keep an eye for it. No. Come on. Enemy team. They remade it. The enemy team remade it. Okay. Oh well, that explains why Fiora was just diving. Let's try this one more time. Just one more time, why don't we, huh? What else? What else? Let's see. Well, let me just rant about some stuff. I've been playing Path of Exile. Not that much. My warrior died last Thursday. And I've been... Oh, they had a cool name. That was the Ezreal, the one that DC'd. So, my warrior, level 82, died last Thursday on hardcore. And it was heartbreaking. Honestly. I don't know log, you know? I've been through it so many times, and until I hit act... I wanna say... No, I gotta hit in-game, you know? It's just... I wanna get back to mapping, you know? And... It's frustrating because I'm trying to get a build going, I don't understand the characters very well. I was happy with my tanky warrior, I wanted to try something else, and I've been low-key sucking at other characters, but also it's just a slog to get through the campaign, you know? I don't know. So that's been going on, you know, it's been tough. I've also been watching a little bit of Rick and Morty, that like sucked. And I've been twiddling with my PlayStation Portable, and that's been awesome. But enough of that. I plan to stream Path of Exile once I actually get good at it. Meanwhile, I will probably be picking up other games, right? But we'll see. Let's take a look. I got Mordekaiser top, most likely. Nona in the jungle. Jinx, Tahm Kench bottom. I don't really know how to counter Mordekaiser top. But I know Tahm Kench and Poppy can have a better chance than Illaoi. So I'm gonna go with Poppy.
Hero. Just a Yordle with a hammer.
Then I got an Akali, a Kennen, and a Seraphine. So we got no AD. And we got Rammus already, so I don't need to be the tank, you know, the tank, right? It might be a match for AD Poppy. I'm just saying, I'm just thinking out loud, right? Tahm Kench has shields, Nunu has shields, Yone has shields, Mordekaiser has shields. I might go Kainic Rooker and Serpent's Fang after Sundered Sky, just because I'm building AD, right? And Sundered Sky is the core of AD Poppy, you know? Other than that, Spirit Visage, Fimbulwinter on the board. They got Jinx and Yone, but also APs and Nunu. So I'm building Mercury Threads, not plated steel caps, but I'm gonna need a lot of AD to compensate.
I'm the hero.
Could be an ending. Would it be?
Welcome
Ending
to
Despair.
Summoner's Rift.
Thornmill might be better for armor. I'm gonna need armor. But I don't want to build too tanky.
Minions have spawned.
Hey, I'll figure it out as I go, right? But it seems like it's going to be Serpent's Fang into Canik Rooker into Thundered Sky, or Sundered Sky into Serpent's Fang into Canik Rooker. That seems like that's going to be the core items, you know?
A hammer
With
doesn't
Mercury
have to
threads.
work. I just swing it.
I'm gonna let Ramus tank. I'm gonna be on Peel Beauty. Ready. So, for starters, I'm just going to harass the Mordekaiser. My Q is really strong early game. And I don't see the Mordekaiser. I'm just gonna ping MIA. Ah, there he is.
Even heavier than the looks. Fuel for the quest.
Yep, dodge that. Perfect. Oof. Okay, yeah, he pushed that, which is even better for me. I just need to...
There were so many heroes.
get this as soon as possible, and I should have hit him with my Q there. I missed my timing, so I'm just gonna back off. Yeah, no, I missed my window right there. When I say my Q, I mean like I had a stack of grasp just ready to go, so I should have hit him with that. But since I missed the timing, I might as well just not try to get too fancy with it, you know? Bait that, go in, focus on CSing, you know? No need to get too fancy here. If he overextends, I'll just Q him. You know? Eat him, shieldy with the grass proc, and run around. Get the minion kill, go in, run around, get the CS, go back in for a Q, he dodges it, so I run around. You know, just micro level stuff. But I can just stun him into the wall here, Q, and shield the item, and just try and get him now. Or leave him be because he has all his stuff up, Ignite and Flash and everything ready to go, and focus on the free farm that I have earned. You know? He's definitely backing, he does not have teleport, I do. I'm gonna push this wave and the next, and just focus on that. Put a ward down. Call MIA. Focus on CSing properly.
How Demasi looking.
No, just watch the entire wave a little bit. And I go home now. I don't care about that plate, I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna let Mordekaiser just take some damage because he's trying to crash that. Or, well, he's dealing with the way I crashed that, right? Now I get Mercury threats. I can start working towards Thundered Sky, get a little bit of damage. Let's see, did he get damage? He got damage himself, so I'm just gonna get this and go top.
A hero would buy.
I could teleport, but I don't think there's a need to. He's pushing that pretty slowly. I'm gonna miss like another melee minion here, I think. But as long as the cannon is up, I don't mind it all that much. I can keep my teleport for when I need it later. Bottom doing kind of spicy here, but they're dodging a gank, so that's good.
Oh, you like to fight? So does my hammer.
I think that's the Jinx from last match? Well, it could be. It could also be somebody entirely different, you know? Over that is it. That's Ramus. Okay, we're gonna help Ramus. We're just gonna annoy Mordekaiser a little bit.
Nah, that's ridiculous.
Okay, thank you, Ramus. Mordekaiser burned his flash. And I get to zone him out of the farm now. Not gonna crash this. I just want him to not take any farm, you know? So I'm trying to freeze this best as I can. Which, right now I pushed it. If I wanted to freeze it even more, I should have just let it be. But, I have to take the money right now. Will that pay off? I don't know. I don't know if that's the more optimal choice. What do you think, chat? Should I have frozen the wave and lost a little bit of farm? Or actually do what I did?
Not dented.
Now the wave is gonna crash, right? He's gonna have to take a little bit of damage. I don't see Nunu. I'm gonna put a ward here just to spot for Nunu. I'm gonna start walking up towards the lane. Hugging the minions so I don't get hit by Mordekaiser, hitting that. You know, throwing my shieldy at him because I can. Shieldy is nice. He's gonna step on it, so we Q him. She reacted a spade. And I think I can just stun him. Never mind, but that was still... That sucked. But it could have been worse. He just pulled me in deeper. But it was okay, he didn't punish that. Not really. He's gonna push, so I'm just gonna back. I'm gonna just let the cannon damage as much as it can. Heal it. That ruins the push a little bit, but that's okay. Actually, do I want to crash this? Let's have a quick gander. Mordekaiser are gone. I want to crash this. Okay. Now, I'm gonna try and get one proc of my shieldy on this and hit this once. Heal this, hit this twice. Ouch. But that's okay. And just crash this. Yep, he's gonna try that, and that's okay. He just hit 6. That is not okay. That is not okay. That is the opposite of okay. I'm just running around trying to outlast that. I'm not gonna. That sucked. He hit 6 as he was running towards me. That was the worst. I didn't have mana to react. The absolute worst. Okay. Thunder Sky. Iceborne gone. No. Going AD. AD is the call. Ramos asking for assistance, so we're assisting. We're assisting the hell out of this. Oh, he saw him back off because of my teleport, so he's just gonna let him back off. Okay, let him back off. Wraps up in a minute, so I don't know what that was about. Can we get that cannon? No. Okay, cool. Thanks for pulling me in deeper. I can just slam you now. There you go, Grasp. He's gonna shield up. And we traded, and he's 100 health more than I am. That's okay-ish. Like, it could have been better on my end. Warning that he's on his way. Warning that I want to go in on this. Seeing that I am not getting any help. Dodging this. Okay. I did punish the Nunu. I can take a Grasp proc on that. Go in, hit him with a Q, and back off. That was not the worst Nunu kill. Okay, but I am messing those last hits up. Let's focus on last hitting. Perfect. Now, back to being even with Mordekaiser after that. He's either waiting in a bush to kill me, or he has backed and is resetting. Let's test it. If he has back, he should not move in here now. I have a flash up, is the only reason I'm taking this chance, right? I'm willing to burn the flash to get a cannon kill right here. Okay. Let's see what he built. More AP. Is he gonna chase me down? No, he's gonna ward. Okay. Yeah, okay, he's gonna ward. So now we finish this. Ramos is not taking anything about that. He's there, dude. Okay. I guess we're giving grubs, right? That's kind of weird. We're giving grubs. I don't get it. But at least he's not wasting time. He's doing what you do when you lose the objective, which is steal the jungle, right? Okay. I don't see Nunu, so I'm gonna point that out. Nunu kinda gone. We're not gonna touch these minions and just let the tower put them a little bit lower health for us. Yeah. So the game has slowed down. Let's take a look. Jinx seems to be up. Mordekaiser shouldn't have back yet. He shouldn't have any gold. He shouldn't have any reason to back. I'm gonna call it out, but he's probably actually hiding in the bush waiting with his ult up. I'm not gonna crash this. Oh, never mind. He went to get Rileys. Never mind. I was wrong in all counts. Oh no. Yup. I also got an ult that nullifies engagements. But that just means I have to back off now. Not get pulled in by him, you know? That's the biggest objective right now. Not getting too close to Mordekaiser until I am strong enough. Right now, because he has a Rylai's, being strong enough just means getting Sundered Sky. Also, the way I can last hit these minions has changed because I have the Warhammer, right? I have 2 hammers now. I just hit the minions stronger. Basic math. But I can pretty much just last hit the minions without relying on having to prime them with an auto attack, like you just saw, right? Wake up in 8 seconds. My teleport is down. I don't know where. There's the Mordekaiser. Ramos. Yeah, Ramos is right. He needs that vision to make a play. That's still annoying. He's like upset that he's not getting the vision, but he's not wrong. He needs that vision. Worth winning on that trade. I'm just gonna. Yeah, pretty much. I chanced it all for a cannon, and they also took the Drake. Unfortunate. But I should have my teleport up by the time I get back.
An enemy has been slain.
I'll be up in 10 seconds. I don't think my team is gonna be able to come and help me before that. I'll just grab 2 ruby crystals. That seems like a good call. I'm gonna teleport top. My quest is not up, but my teleport is unleashed in case I wanted to chase that man. Which I am gonna chase him a little bit, you know? Give him a little bit, what for? Ooh, I don't know if this was the best idea. Yep, if I'd managed to dodge that, that would have been good. Ramos is not responding to calls, sadly. And Seraphine is not wrong. He being 3-0 is bad. I just fed him quite a bit in the last 2 engagements. Anyways, I can try and grab this blue. It will give me some extra ability taste. Maybe I could do something mid. It doesn't seem like it. So I'll just take the blue and go top.
Some things are too important.
Ramos not coming top in a while has really hurt my morale. Like it feels like I've been abandoned, you know? Just focusing on last hitting now. Calling out the Mordekaiser gone. No Gantry bottom. It really feels like a jungle difference at this point. Like, he has given up every objective and is still down on CS. Kinda wild.
The hammer does most of the work. I just swing it.
I can't really fight this. I'm gonna go mid. I'm letting my team know that I can't fight it, and I'm going mid to try and gank the Yone.
Yep, it's even heavier than it looks.
Wonder if he sees me. Probably does. Okay, Mordekaiser in my jungle. Okay. Whatever. He's actually top, so I'll just hit top now. I'm gonna call for help. Maybe he will help now. Nah, he's gone to farm. Just gonna ping the Ramos real quick. I normally don't do that, but I'm asking what gives, dude. There are no objectives up. Could use a hand with that objective. Kali doing good. Bottom seems to be still going through it. Ramos literally abandoning a Kali. Dang it. I mean, I did pop him a little bit. But I think I'm dead here. Yep. Oh, Ramos engaging. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not engaging. Ramos AFK farming.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Break up in 10.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Can still teleport. And Nunu is stopped, but Ramos is AFK. There we go. We got at that. There we go. I'm gonna back off from here. That's just a canch.
An ally has been slain.
I don't want to be mid. I don't want to be mid. I don't want to be mid. Dodge. I don't want to be mid. Yeah, report to Ramos. He's not talking. He's just farming. So this has been my experience lately, just teammates like Ramos. Which is why I've not been streaming all that much. Partially, right? I've been busy a little bit. But it really takes the desire of wanting to play the game when you have teammates such as this consistently, like constantly. Like, it's not just a one-off or nothing, you know? Dang it. Okay, we at least both popped our ults. That's not nothing. They're both really like high utility ults, you know? And that's what I'm saying, we don't have a single objective and Ramos just been running around. I'm gonna grab Kenny real quick. And Serpent's Fang might be good, but I might need to get another Hi Fumius. I don't know, make what a daily thing. That's kinda weird. Sorry, no soliciting on the chat. I'm gonna have to ban you. Actually, yeah. After this match. Can I help here? Let's see it. Ooh, Kennen with the good engage. There we go, I got the chains, kind of finished come. Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna get... No, I'm not gonna get out of there. Unfortunate, but at least I got 2 kills there. The Thornmill might not be the worst thing. Okay, back in it. Gonna grab an armor and start building the Thornmill. Fire Nation is up. I'm gonna go ward it real quick. Yeah, the whole team is mad at the Ramos. We have no vision on the Baron. They're there. They are there. I'm gonna go ward it. Spot it a little bit. We're good. Uno there. Missing Jinx on top, so I don't want to really mess with that. Got a Herald top, so I'm gonna go try and gank it, right? Damn it! Okay, I got outplayed by that man. Okay. I don't want to surrender, and I definitely don't want to. Yeah, I already reported that thing. Encourage the Ramos for not playing the game, you know, or
An enemy has been slain.
reward the. Oh, I'm just gonna AFK for the entire match. Why still in it? Our jungle is AFK, and we're still somehow like. How do I put this? 11 to 14? Ramos is stopped right now. Ramos defending.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Okay, we got that. They got soul on it. Not the worst, but not the best. Ramos is dead. He probably died defending, but at least he did something for once. That call out for Ramos dying was kind of really delayed, huh? They're gonna collapse on me right now. Oh. Well, that was bad of me, but whatever. I was griefing by saying Dreammaker on Seraphine. Dreammaker on Seraphine. Like, she's going healer Seraphine, not damage Seraphine, where we got a Kennen and an Akali. I don't see the issue here. Even if there was an issue, I would appreciate if he could verbalize it rather than just throw a fit. No? Yeah, it really does suck, but they're not able to push it. They really are not.
Not make my hammer.
He coming to harass them. Okay, cool. But yeah, no, it's really annoying trying to play the game and running into these sort of griefers consistently, you know? It's what makes me take a step back from the game and decide to take breaks. You know? Anyways, let's try and just forget about all that and try to play this out. I don't know how I can actually stop me from getting pushed. I'm right back here so I don't die after this goes down. Okay, Ramos going in question mark? No, he's gonna go farm or some bullshit. There he goes. My hero. He's bottom, defending against Yone. Not the worst thing he could do, honestly. Ali dying, but the whole team is still dead by now. Can I help Akali? If Akali wards, I can teleport to her. Maybe not. But I can go in bottom. Okay, I can cut off Yone's escape here.
An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Okay, Yone dead.
I can understand their position.
I can grab my own shieldy and run away.
Your
Yep.
inhibitor has been destroyed.
Oh, Nunu is breaking base. Okay. I'm gonna have to run back. Teleport into that turret. Hopefully Mordecai doesn't stop it. Okay, I'm in. Perfect. That's gonna hurt a little bit. I'm gonna let him go because I rather defend than chase a kill that could kill me. So I remember saying, oh hey, I'm gonna go AD or something here. I can't really when our tank just AFKs, right? It doesn't really work that way. I might have to go Yaksha after this. I also need some mana to start working towards Fimbulwinter or Frozen Heart. Frozen Heart. I just saw that Yon and I knew Frozen Heart is the way to go. Okay. Frozen Heart actually might be better than Tormil right now. I am with the team here. They seem pretty unwinnable and it's only taxing everybody. But Ramos is just harassing people. Being real nasty.
I could really go for a nap.
Okay. Can I fight Mordekaiser? He has 4 items, I have 2.5. That's a no. Render. Gotta think about it.
Likes me.
Has been slain.
Serafin is typing more than playing. Serafin's mental is broken. That might be it. Not much to do at that point. Still, feels bad to surrender like this, especially when they're about to break the core. Get him out of here. I want to try and defend Akali, so I'm just gonna burst this. Launch backwards. Die here.
A summoner has disconnected.
And he just like ulted for the moment that was over. Imagine wasting 30 minutes by throwing a Fate within the first 10, going completely non-verbal, and ruining everybody's day by just projecting whatever shitty feelings you're feeling towards everybody else. But not only thinking, oh man, they suck, or they should leave me alone, or if only you had vision here, I could have made a better move, but not even verbalizing that, and actually harassing other people and throwing the match and not helping anybody else. Like, oh, I have a problem with bottom, but fuck that. Or that gank top didn't really work out, so I'm never gonna come again. But just being an asshole, right? Like thinking, oh, my own feelings are worth so much more than anybody else's good time or feelings here. That is the sort of match I just had. Still got an A+, which is like, A, but like, I don't want to play a game where I'm just subjected to this consistently, you know, which is why I keep taking breaks from League of Legends. I like the game, I know how to play it, I'm not the best, but I enjoy it, and if I suck, I suck, and if somebody's mean to me, I roll with the punches, but this bullshit, this is something else. Anyways, yeah, no, I'm just gonna leave it there, right? I'm gonna, like, I only have 1 more hour. I'm gonna go decompress. I'm gonna go do something else entirely. And I don't know. Have a good night, I guess, rather than keep subjecting myself to more of this. And I'll come back to it another time. Hopefully that will be better. Alright? Hope everybody's having a good time. At least I hope that you learned something, or that, I don't know, it was cathartic to see somebody else go through it. I don't know. But I hope you're doing good. Alright? And hopefully I'll see you next time.